I've dealt with entitled people before. It comes with the badge. But I've never seen someone this confident while committing a felony in broad daylight. It started on a quiet Tuesday afternoon. I was off duty but still in uniform, grabbing paperwork from my patrol car. I parked legally in front of my own house, clearly marked curb, department-issued squad car, lights bar visible, official decals shining in the sun. And then she appeared, Karen, arms crossed, sunglasses too big for her face. HOA clipboard tucked under one arm like she was about to issue a citation from the throne of suburbia. "You can't park that here," she snapped. I looked at the clearly painted curb, no red lines, no signage, just asphalt. "It's a marked unit," I replied calmly. "And I live here." She didn't like that answer. "This neighborhood doesn't allow commercial vehicles overnight." I almost laughed. "It's a police vehicle." She leaned in closer. "Rules are rules." "Now here's the thing about rules. I follow them exactly, word for word." I showed her the HOA agreement. It specifically exempted emergency vehicles. She glanced at it for half a second, then waved it off. "You're intimidating the neighborhood." With a parked squad car, I went inside. I had reports to finish. I figured she'd cool down once she realized she was wrong. She didn't cool down. She escalated. About 40 minutes later, I heard the unmistakable sound of hydraulics. I stepped outside just in time to see a private tow truck lifting the rear of my patrol vehicle off the ground. The driver looked nervous, the woman smug. "She authorized it," he said quietly. I walked up calmly. "That's department property." Karen cut in immediately. "Unauthorized commercial vehicle." "Tow it." The tow driver hesitated. "Ma'am, this says police." She smiled. "It's illegal parking." I didn't argue. I didn't shout. I pulled out my phone. I called my chief. "Now understand something. My chief doesn't like paperwork. He especially doesn't like paperwork involving damaged department property." He arrived in under 15 minutes, lights off, calm, controlled. He stepped out of his unmarked SUV and looked at the scene. Squad car halfway lifted, tow cables tight, HOA president standing like she'd just conquered Rome. He didn't raise his voice. "Who authorized the removal of this vehicle?" Karen stepped forward proudly. "I did. It violated HOA policy." The chief looked at me, then back at her. "Are you aware that interfering with or unlawfully towing a marked police vehicle is a felony?" Her smile cracked. "It was parked illegally." He gestured to the curb. "No signage, no violation." She crossed her arms again. "We have community standards." He nodded slowly. "You also just instructed a civilian contractor to seize government property." The tow driver immediately lowered the car. Karen's confidence drained by the second. "I want it removed," she insisted weakly. The chief looked at her the way a judge looks at a poorly prepared defendant. "Ma'am, you just committed grand theft auto." Silence, pure silence. She laughed nervously. "That's ridiculous. It's a department vehicle valued at over $70,000. You authorized its removal without legal authority. That's criminal intent." The tow driver stepped back completely. "I didn't know." "You're fine," the chief said calmly. "You were misled." Then he looked at her again. "Turn around. I've never seen entitlement collapse so fast." "This is harassment," she shouted as he placed her in cuffs. Neighbors started peeking through blinds. A few phones came out. The same people she claimed were intimidated by my parked squad car were now watching their HOA president get read her rights. She tried one last angle. "You can't do this." "I run this community." My chief didn't even blink. "You don't run the state." She was escorted to a cruiser, ironically, the same squad car she tried to tow. The charges stuck: attempted unlawful seizure of government property, criminal interference, grand theft auto. The HOA board quietly removed her within days, and the best part, I never moved my squad car. It's still parked in front of my house. Perfectly legal, perfectly visible, and somehow no one's complained since. Funny how that works.